So, welcome you guys. For you it's a welcome back because you've been here another time in the past, and for you it's a welcome for the first time.
Thank you.
How is to be here for the first time in Lisbon with the show?
I'm super excited to be here. This is incredible. And actually just to get a change of scene, we've been all over the place. We've been to cold places, we've been in the boiling hot, and to come back to finish our tour here, this will be incredibly special.
Last time we were here, we had an early morning show and it was for school children. And of course, because it was an early show, none of us wanted to be here because it was still morning for us. We all put all our makeup on, we all went out and did the show, and we thought, oh God, they're not going to appreciate it. It was like a rock concert. By the end of the show, thousands of school kids all had their cameras out with their lights going. It was absolutely incredible.
May I ask, what is your favorite part?
I just think there's so much about the show. I mean, the music is fantastic, the poems are brilliant, the characters are brilliant. I think the design of the show is fantastic. John Napier, who designed all the wigs and the costumes and the set, the amount of detail that's within all the direction, the detail that's in with it. Every single dance move in through the entire show has a reason, has a purpose to it. Our boss, who's now in charge of the show, Chrissy, she's always trying to improve, so the show is constantly evolving, it's constantly changing. You can't leave the show and come back a year later and think it's going to be the same thing because it's a completely different show. Everyone has a certain amount of freedom within their character and within their role, so there are certain bits that are set. You have to be here for the tap number and you have to be here in the Jellicle Ball, but how you get there and how you interact with different people and your relationships and your friendships can vary from day to day, depending on how you feel. And I used to love performing the show. If I was in a good mood, my kitten would be the most jovial on stage, and if I was in a bad mood, it was a great way to get rid of tension. I just think it's a fantastic, fantastic show. And I think that's why people can spend many, many years with this show. You have people that keep returning to it and keep finding new things.
How many people are on your team, and do you feel like a family altogether?
Most of the time.
Yes, we do. Not all families get along all the time because you're constantly living with each other. You wouldn't see each other at breakfast, on your journey to work, in work, your journey home, in the bar. But so, yeah, it is one big family. We've got 23 on stage now, and then we have a team of swings backstage, so that's 5, and then we have in the wigs department there's 3, and then there's costume, so there's another 4 or 5, and then we've got the backstage team, we've got the lighting team, so there's probably around about 45, 50 of us on tour with the show all the time.
So can you invite our audience to be in the show?
The cast of Cats are performing here in Lisbon in February, and they're also performing in Porto.
Get your tickets now, you won't regret it.
See you soon.